Good evening, Rebel Gman Division 4E. This is your Week 6 recap, and as always, I have the one and only Quiggy with me. Evening, Quiggy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello.
It should be a good one. Or it should be. I'm looking at some of these scores. We'll be talking about Saucer Pigs later. They're on the naughty step. Very big naughty step as well. Obviously, the Bars Anti-Bashes, your Quiggy step, they're on the good step.
Heroes.
Yeah. Not jealous at all. And we had some interesting results as well to talk about. Some big wins there, especially for the backhand bashing boomers, and a good 2-2 with Only-Falls and Hobgoblins and Rebel Supremacy as well. So that's all good. But obviously, off air we was talking about obviously our own games in Rebel this week. Again, I had my season goes from west to west. Another dead trough to go with all the other dead pieces I've had to have in the first 5-6 weeks, and a 3+ with a reroll to win the game. And guess what? I failed it as always, but it is what it is. So But as I found out, you did all right again against a proper case kill team. Your lizards are immune to claw by the looks of it.
Yeah, they've just got tough scales, haven't they?
They have. They're amazing. What score did you win by?
It was 2-1.
2-1, get in.
Took it on his drive, scored, then scored on my drive, then he scored again after that.
Yeah, very nice indeed. Playoffs for you then, big man. Playoffs, good stuff.
Well,
we hope.
Yeah.
See, it's because I don't have to tip you anymore. If I tip you, you'd lose. Because I'm not doing your recap anymore. You're winning everything, so, you know.
I'm liking the that ELO predicts the winner type thing. Because every single week it says I'm going to lose.
Oh, lovely. ELO, eh? Bloody hell. Is that how they predict them, does it?
I guess so. It's on Reddit. It just comes up saying, like, predicts Gman, predicts ReBBL, and it gives you, like, a percentage. And every time it says I've got, like, a 30-40% chance of winning.
Oh, I've never seen that. You'll have to show me that, because I'm sure mine's bloody something like 20%. But unfortunately for me, they're usually right. Right, so let's get on with it then. So, Tunes Trial by Combat, they got an admin win, so they'll be extremely happy. Got a bit of momentum. I'm seeing if anyone 2x, so 2 guys get it. Rob Stargrounds. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad, is it? 16 points for not even putting any of your players at risk. Gotta love that. It's beautiful.
I don't think he got a level up though.
He got a big W. That's the main thing.
It's good because it means a lot of his people are closer, but I don't think any of those actually leveled up. I'm just looking now; it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I tell you what, Maze of Torment got a big win this week against Taste of Tunes, 1-0. So that good old Wolf doing his thing. But they only had 25% ball possession. Both teams did, what was a bit strange. Maze of Torment even got a cheeky pass and catch involved, but they did 6 KOs and 3 injuries from 39 blocks, so that was pretty decent. Where the Taste Tunes, like I said, only had 25%, they also did a pass and catch, and they got 41 blocks, 1 KO, 1 injury.
So those armor breaks though, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Maze of Torment are looking pretty good. I think Taste of Tunes' chance of making the playoffs is probably gone now. But, you know, Maze of Torment's still in the running, I guess.
Yeah, we both picked Maze and Torment there.
Oh, I got one right then, so that's all good. And obviously, I cannot go against Devil Fries. You know, it just isn't.
More SPP for Devil Fries.
He's an amazing player, isn't he? I love him. And they got 15 points, so, you know, defy thy pasta. Love it. Where Taste Tunes, again, they've got great names as well. Corn Slipping Nuts gets himself at 2 points.
Yeah, I bet watching this game would make you starving, wouldn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I'd probably just laugh and giggle, you know, especially if I was announcing the game. I think that'd be quite funny, you know. I don't know. I mean, both great name conventions, but Maze of Torment for me, looking the real deal every week what goes by, and obviously I'm already a big massive Devil Fries fan, but yeah, big win for them for definite. The Byzantine Bashers then, let's get it out and done with. Your tip, your Quiggy Quick Step Banker won 2-1 against the Bolshoi.
Yeah, well, standard, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bolshoi did not want to break armor this time, you know, 0 armor breaks. Dear me. yeah, so Bashers just control the game. 68% ball possession. 74 blocks! Jesus Christ! That's a lot of blocks!
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ, Boltry, what is he doing? He must be very...
How did he not have more KOs injuries? And he's got a lot, but that's a lot of blocks. To 11.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's
so was he just basing up every turn no matter what?
He must have maybe watched 50 Shades of Grey or something before he played the game or something. And thought, it just hit me, you know. Something kinky like that, because...
That's 4 or 5 punches every turn.
Yeah, that is a lot of blocks. But yeah, okay. So, 68% ball possession, 74 blocks, 4 KOs, 4 injuries, 1 kill. Could have been a lot worse. I suppose it could have been better if he got lucky. So yeah, God, if you'd told me to do 74 blocks, I might have done the triple B on this as well. But yeah, I don't know really what... That's really astounding me, 74 blocks. That's a lot of blocks.
I think I've had like that dwarf, Chaos Dwarf fight where they had like 80.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen any more than that.
But this has just been one-sided, hasn't it?
The issue I think with Kislev is that they kind of want to be Elfie, but they don't have Agi 4 across the board. So they really suffer from it, I think.
Yeah.
Because they're like, yeah, low armor, low strength, which normally let you be. If they all had Agi 4, I think they'd be amazing. Yeah. But they just don't, and I just don't know. I think they really suffer from that.
Well, I always say, to me, I think they did the coding wrong with Kislev. I think they've got armor 6 or something like that because they just break. They're like sort of give Pro Elf room for the money in the let's break our team stakes. You know, but I mean, he got a lot of XP. Spoiler even got himself 2 points in there as well. Cheeky dude. But altogether, let's see how much they got. They got 10, 14. Well, they got 19 points, but only 17 points count because the star player got 2. And Chicago, well, they're just having a terrible season so far, like me. And they only got 9 points. But yeah, the Barzan's Bashers will be very happy with that, I am sure.
Yeah.
Rebel Supremacy and Only Falls Goblins, a great game. There's 2-2. 26 armor breaks though for the Chorfs. 7 KOs, 2 injuries. But again, Rebel Supremacy was still good enough to get a draw. They only did 30 blocks and they carried 1. But again, you don't expect Elves to do too much. Although, I'm interested to know if he actually attacked the AV7 Hobgoblins or he just decided just to keep hitting AV9. Because obviously against Chorfs, if you're Elves, you're better going for the tasty things like the Hobgoblins just to try and get a number.
It's whether he actually was able to, I guess.
Oh, Chorfs always let the Hobgoblins get hit. They don't care about them. The Hobgoblins, I mean, Only Falls and Hobgoblins 43% ball possession compared to 18% Rebel Supremacy. Funny game, really. 74 yards running for both teams, 16 yards passing from Supremacy. So they passed 2, caught 2, so they did a bit of farming there. These are 2 of the better teams in the division, so it doesn't surprise me that it was a close game. You know,
the ball possession's pretty low overall, really. So I think the ball spent a lot of time on the floor. Yeah,
you see, 43% ball possession would be too bad if it was a 1-1 sort of, but would have been a 2-2. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. But yeah, it's a interesting sort of like stats here, isn't it, really? But again, Elves doesn't surprise me. 18% ball possession. They just went in there and scored it pretty quickly, no problemo. They got 13 points as well, and the Only Falls and Hobgoblins were there. Crikey, 15 points. Can you remember what we predicted for this game?
Yes, you predicted a draw.
Yes,
I predicted a Only Fools and Hobgoblins win.
So basically, I do alright, as long as it's not my triple B banker, we're alright. But yeah, I just feel that the Supremacy impressed me, and I just thought they might be able to score a couple of TDs, and that should be enough. Heal to Death then versus Rolling Renegades. 13 armor breaks to 7, but 68% ball possession for Heal to Death, so they really dominated it in that respect. The good old Nagel. 50 blocks, 4 KOs, only 1 injury though. And then when you look at the Rolling Renegades, 44 blocks, 1 KO, 4 injuries, and they killed 1. That's very bizarre. So, you know, they couldn't get rid of the AV8, but the Elves had no problem getting rid of the AV9.
Have you seen the name of Heel to Death's MVP.
Oh yeah, stop dying for fuck's sake. Yeah, yeah.
He's got an injury.
I say, oh no. And
No, it's not a permit, but he's got the
Oh.
little injury symbol, so he was
Oh.
badly hurt. But
Well, you know, he didn't die. He only asked him not to die.
yeah, he didn't say no strength busts.
Or anything like that. So you know, you can't have a go at him for that. I mean, you know, and the ambulance, the Beast of Nagel, clocked another 2 points. He keeps clocking points up. Very nice. So they only got 10 points. Meanwhile, Roller Renegades, they had a fielder, absolute fielder. 14 points for them. But I would have thought they'd have got a few more points with all the casualties they've done, unless they got a star player who did like all the damage. Like, oh no, they're going to show up on there, wouldn't it, if he was Tubers or a cat. So, but yeah, I think Heel to Death did really well to win that game, considering looking at the injuries and that. So big
Well,
win.
they just had the ball the whole time. I guess the Roller just couldn't get off them.
Yeah.
68 ball possession.
Yeah,
They were just not letting go.
yeah, and that's what I say. If you get the ball possession, you should at least get a draw at the West. Backhand Basher Boomers then. They got themselves back with a good win here. I think, did the Raspberry Boys fail a GFI in this game?
Yeah, I watched the end of this game before we recorded last week. They played it almost immediately,
Right.
and they got rolled a day early or something. But yeah, they played it straight away. It came down to Raspberry Boys failed the GFI on the touchdown line.
Mm-hmm.
Then Bash and Boomers did loads of throwing and passing, and very almost scored in that turn. Like
Yeah.
it was pretty impressive. It was really close both ways. So it could have been 2-0. It could have been 1-1. Like,
I tell you what's really bizarre. The Backhand Bashing Boomers, 12% ball possession. They're the human team. The Rat team, the Rat Street Boys, 68% ball possession. So the Rats held it for all that time and didn't score. And the Humans only had it for 12% and scored. That's crazy.
well, look, it's 50% own half. They just couldn't get it past the line. So I guess the Humans were just spread out,
Yeah.
stopping them going anywhere, and whichever way they went, they got fucked.
I think the Rat Street Boys was trying to stall it, and then it blew up in the face.
Yeah, backhanded them back in the middle, or
Yeah. But I mean, 44 blocks to 33, so it's quite a physical game. Even the Rats were throwing some blocks in. And Backhand Basher Boomers only did, well, I wouldn't say only did 7 KOs, because 7 KOs is a lot. But the Raspberry Boys did 3 KOs and 2 injuries, so they actually had just as much as the backhand, really. So, you know, the stats this time really don't, you know, you would have thought the Raspberry Boys would have won with them stats, but unfortunately they didn't. And that just shows how good the Boomers are. Although, yes, they did get a bit fortunate because of the failed J5 from the Raspberry Boys. So 11 points for the Boomers and only 10 for the Raspberry Boys. And Jerry Hallwell clicking up another point as well. I will state as well, 3 passes, 3 successful catches for the Boomers as well. They like throwing the ball around. And 1 pass, 1 catch for the Raspberry Boys as well. So not bad. Now we come to the shame. I don't know if I can actually talk about this one. I don't know if I have the strength to talk about this game. The Saucy Pigs. Thought they'd win.
we both picked Saucy Pigs.
Did you? Oh, well, so at least you agreed with me to a certain extent that they'd win. Or
Oh wow! Look at the injuries.
Yeah, I saw that. So I was like, oh, there's got to be a reason why the Saucy Pigs lost. And I looked at the injuries. I was like, okay. And I looked at the ball possession and everything else, and I'm like, these are nos. They don't score quick. These ones do. But yeah, I mean, basically the stats went the way I expected. 56% ball possession, so he did really well there. He controlled the clock. A passing catch, that's cute. 46 blocks, 5 injuries. Happy days, that's 5 injuries. 5! You know, the Norse got more blocks, 56 blocks, 5 KOs and 1 injury. So if them KOs didn't come back, they were just as good as injuries. But more time than not, quite a few of them will come back. And I don't get it. I don't know. I just don't get how this is how it is. But
I guess the Orcs just couldn't capitalise on the ball possession injuries. They're just too slow in as a group. Because as soon as one Orc leaves the group, they get mobbed. And I guess, you know, all round block probably. Does he have any? I'm not sure he's got any wrestle Saucy Pigs. Which means it's going to be hard from takedown. Get him up before I commit to that statement. No, he's got no wrestle, no tackle. So most likely he was just looking for powers to get him down. So maybe it was just that it was difficult to knock any of them down because he's got Seven Wildling's got 3 dodge. He's got a little bit of dodge, and then obviously the block across.
Yeah. I mean, the Wild Lanes that they're stuck in there, they got themselves 11 points, and obviously the Source Pigs, they did well on the XP front. I mean, they got themselves 19 points, so in Source Pigs' view, a draw isn't terrible, they didn't lose, and they got a lot of XP. So to be fair for Source Pigs, it was a decent performance. For me, I thought they should have won. Looking at the stats, you know, if you just go by stats, they should have won, in my opinion, but it's easy to say that. But both teams got a lot of XP, especially the Pigs, so they'll be happy. Like I say, you know, like you did with your Lizard, just try and build up the first few seasons, get a really good team, then go higher, and that's when you kick ass. So I don't think the Pigs will be that bothered about this result. I'm weeping because obviously, you know, couldn't even do it for me. I could have, you know, if you'd have won that game, I may have named my next child Cheeky Chops or Lovely Lloyd. That ain't gonna happen now. That's never going to happen now. You've stabbed me in the back by failing to land the Triple B banker. People are going to think it's cursed again. I'll be blaming Saucy Pigs.
Again, no one ever stopped thinking it was cursed.
Shh, they don't know that.
Did they not?
Unless you told them. I mean, it wasn't like there was a high-profile incident last season where someone, you know, left ReBBL, quit ReBBL because he had a bad season because I kept tipping in with the Triple B and they kept losing. I don't think they hit that one.
They must have just been looking for a reason.
Yeah. But let's have a look.
Saucy Pigs don't leave.
Yeah. The good thing is nobody has
our kneecappers round.
Maybe Treble Tryhards. We should give them the Triple B bank against Chicago Bolshoi because they can't even get a win. And, you know, they might not be giving the admin win, they might turn around to him and say, you know what, we're going to give Treble Tryhards a win this week. That's the sort of look Chicago Bolshoi have got at the moment. Poor lads. Oh, hang on, I'll get some cash. Why? Everybody, if you're in the stock shares, go on Chicago Bolshoi because they'll win this week as an admin. Stocks. Happy days.
I think there is something about admins not really giving much because of that.
Yeah, but it's still a profit though, isn't it?
I spent ages on my spreadsheet sorting out.
Did you try and find a loophole?
I was that guy. I looked at divisions that had admin win, and I plotted out when I was buying and selling teams to always get the admin win. And then I just saw some people talk about how it doesn't work. I was like, fuck! I spent ages doing that.
Yeah.
I was that.
You was that guy who spent all that time going, yeah, I'm going to get all this money.
I love a good spreadsheet, so it wasn't waste.
I haven't done nothing to my... I don't even look at my shares. I think last time I had a look was like in week 2. So
I just keep regretting that I didn't buy my own shares, because originally I was going to buy my own, but I was like, nah, I won't. And now, like, I just think as soon as I do buy them is when I start my losing.
Well, I did buy shares in you because I wasn't having you blaming me for having shares in your teams. I'm like, nah, I'm going to be the fall guy. I mean, I am tempted, but you know, he was in such a good winning form. I was like, nah, I'm not touching any of that. But
no.
Anyway, let's have a look at the league then. Backhand Bashing Boomers and Maze of Torment. Wow, both on the same amount of points. That's 13 points for anybody who doesn't know. And then we've got the Only Fallen Hobgoblins. They're just behind them on 12 points. And then 11 points for Healed to Death, who are doing quite well. And then we've got the...
It's still very much...
It's still quite close one, I think. I think there's plenty to play for.
We've got 13 up there. Then even, like, number 9 has got 9 points. He's only, like, you know, 2 wins, and he could be at the top. Like, you know, he's not at all far off. Maybe number 10 onwards is looking a bit dicey. But I think everyone Byzantium bashes upwards has still got every chance of winning if they just get a bit of a better record.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. When we look at this week's games, because I'm sure there's a few tasty ones in there. But let's look at the teams first of all. Then we'll start with Rat Street Boys. Anything happened to those?
Yes, let me.
Anything like that?
Rat Street Boys.
Kevin still hasn't got that 2 XP.
No, Kevin.
For God's sake,
Kevin did get 3 level ups though.
Ooh, okay.
Nick number 3, Nick the 3rd.
Yeah, he got
Mighty Blow Storm Vernon.
Not bad.
Oh god. Jerry Halliwell leveled up.
Again.
Got Wrestle.
Well, I'll say again, the first time she's leveled up, but it feels like she's always getting bloody XP. But yeah, Wrestle like that. That's good.
and Lehek. I don't know.
Lehek.
They leveled up and got kicked.
Yeah, Lehek. Lehek, or whatever, I don't really know. Yeah, it's like,
know.
Kevin, man. Come on, man. Get that 2 points, man. Seriously.
Do you reckon he's purposely benching Kevin now?
I don't know. Maybe, Kevin was one of those who slept with someone's wife or something. I don't know. It seems a bit strange.
You shouldn't take that.
I don't know. It just seems bad.
What band's Kevin from? Because he's clearly a one-hit wonder.
He's Backstreet Boys.
Are they all from Backstreet Boys? Because I don't think there was like 14
Kevin
people in the
Nick...
Backstreet Boys.
No, Kevin and Nick are definitely from Backstreet Boys. I must admit I'm not the biggest Backstreet Boys fan, but I'm pretty sure Kevin and Nick are both from them. Brian is definitely from them. So there's 3 of them. Jerry Halliwell is definitely not Backstreet Boy. She was from the Spice Girls. Lisa Left Eye Lopez, I have a feeling I should know that one.
I don't recognise anyone other than Jerry Halliwell.
Yeah.
Camembert, if it's referring to the cheese,
that's
I'm acquainted with the cheese. Yeah.
I mean, this team's good. I mean, like I say, he's got his one turner, he's got some claw, he's got my blood. I mean, and it's quite a healthy team at the moment. So
I really like the team, and he's not doing badly. He's got 3 wins recently. He's not on form at the moment. He's 2 losses in a row. Yeah. Before that, he was doing really well. 3 wins out of 4.
Yeah. And he's got. I think he's against the Necro this week as well with that nice big wolf. So that should be fun for him. But
he's got some of the things to do. He's got the wrestle, tackle. He's got the high movement pieces to keep up with the wolf.
Yeah.
Because that's the issue with a lot of the other ones, where he's a strength 5 wolf that does what he wants, and then he just.
Yeah. They're I don't know. It's a good team. I like to say Brian with that nice movement.
He's got a massive bench now after we thought of not having a bench.
Yeah, and it's good that he's got a bench as well. I think personally, he really needed that, to be fair. And it's a good team. It's only going to get better as long as he can keep them healthy. Rolling Renegades then. What have we got for these bad boys?
Rolling Renegades. So they are, apart from last week, have been on a bit of a roll. They had 3 wins in a row, but then they lost last week.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of development, they had a rookie lineman who got a minus AV, Malslan.
Yeah, he's gone.
Who I do not see anymore. That makes sense. He's gone. And oh god, I swear people are doing this on purpose just to make it hard to say names. Yvblair, YVBaire.
YVBAIRE, YVBaire.
Yeah,
YVBaire.
he's leveled up and got sidestep. I'm getting.
Yeah, that's not bad. Sidestep's okay. That's pretty.
Blodge sidestep is always annoying.
And he's got a lot of tackle already, so I like that. That's a pretty solid. Sort of.
He's still got that disgusting witch elf.
Still alive.
Oof.
But
put a second bounty.
Put a second bounty because the first one ain't doing it.
I'll just put lots of bounties on the same people. Kill it, and I'll send you a tip pic of myself.
There you go. You see, can't go wrong there, can you?
There you go.
But it's a good team. I like this team. I think it's quite well balanced team. Again with Elves, they're always high TV, but he has got some nice players. A lot of them have got blodge, or at least dodge. It's a good team. Really good team. Really surprised when we looked at the stats. He lost this week, but it is what it is. It happens like that sometimes. He lost to Maze of Torment as well, but like I said, he beat the Tasty Tunes, beat Rebel Supreme, so it was a big win for him. He got beat by the Happy Sons. What the hell are they? Who's the Happy Sons?
Happy Sons. Possibly like a admin thing to get rid of a missing game, or the OLOI or whatever.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna have a look. The Happy Sons got a win against Rolling Renegades. Oh, I don't know what that is. Let me know, guys. That's a bit odd. Because there was like things thrown as well. It's just a friendly game.
Happy Sons.
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't know. Yeah, friendly match. So was he just playing his mate? Maybe.
No, that's all I can think of. Must have been.
Yeah, no SPP. So yeah, it wasn't. He was just playing a friendly with his team.
Good
Why not?
Why not? But yeah, really good team. 3 rerolls, Apothecary. I think they'll do well, definitely. Right, okay. So Onlyfalls and Hobgoblins then. Any news on these dudes?
Let's have a look. So they are still not lost.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting more and more draws. They've got 3 wins, 3 draws. more and more. They started off with a load of draws. They did get leveled up Zunk.
Who?
Fastfoot.
Oh yeah, the guy. Oh,
Zunk Fastfoot.
yeah, that's a big one because that was a strength 4 claw piece. It's now got mighty blow, so that makes that very. That's 2 strength 4 mighty blow claw pieces. That is deadly.
So yeah, it's going to be difficult to stop hurting you.
Yeah. I mean, you look at this team, and there's no excuse for this team not to be up there. It's quite clearly one of the best teams in the division, especially for attrition and guard and everything. He obviously likes his ball center, what apparently is doing him really well. So there really is no excuse for this team not to be, say, top 3. You know, he's got all the bases
He just needs to convert more draws into wins.
And it is hard, that. I mean, like I said, last season with Chorfs, you know, out of the 13 games, I didn't lose a game, but I won 7, drew 6. And sometimes with Chorfs, it's hard to sometimes get the 2 TDs. I mean, sometimes you can do it as he did this week, but it can be tough, and he's just got to keep going and going. But I think, looking at all these teams in the division, he must fancy his chances. I would if I just
lay him even like 3 or 4 turns and a half, then only his bulls can score, because his dwarves and his hobgoblins are so slow and you know, easy to trap, and he's got break tackle on both his bull centaurs though, which is going to be fantastic.
And that's the biggest plus point. When you've got a bull centaur, you know, ball carrier, that, you know, if you've only got a few turns to go, it's great that they're going to have the ball and they obviously move a lot faster, and obviously with the 3 sprinter as well. So obviously it makes a lot more sense in that respect. But and this team's a bit different because, like I say, usually your 2 strength 4s you really want to be fighting, but he already has 2 strength 4 claw mighty blow pieces already, his blockers. So this team has a lot of strength, decent guard, and this team really should be getting promoted this season. I know I'm putting a lot of pressure on, but I'm just telling you how it is. Really
I can definitely see them doing well.
Yeah, they should do. The only concern is if they can't convert the draws into wins. That's the only issue I see with it. But they look scary as hell. I wouldn't want to play them. Chicago Detroit. One day, something good will happen for these poor guys. What happened?
Not had a good week.
No.
So their bear is MNG.
Yeah.
And you can't see him here because Sergei Vladimir Pelunin is dead, who was a rookie blitzer.
Oh god, they're expensive. Yeah.
So he's obviously already been fired. Like 110 a day, so that's quite a lot. He needs another 20k to replace him. Yeah. Obviously he wanted one because he bought one. So he's down a blitzer, down a bear. He's still got 11 players, so he's not quite got a loader, but he's going to have no bench.
But he does have his 2 catches still there. But again, when you give up 74 blocks, bad stuff tends to happen a lot more. You know, that's a lot.
He's got a well-timed admin game.
Yeah, a very well-timed admin game.
Because he'll come out of it with a win, get enough money for the blitzer, and go to the MMG. So that's actually really well-timed for him.
Yeah, couldn't get any better. And I may make a few pence with my stocks. So, all good there. But yeah, there's not much real to say about this team apart from, you know, the positionals of 2 and 3 are really good. I like number 4. Number 8's good for jumping in and that. I'll have to see how he plays this team, you know. But yeah, it's still a good team. He just needs to get some wins, doesn't he? Just needs a bit of luck, bit of positivity, and who knows, maybe that admin win will spark him on a run of his own.
Just fuck him up more.
Yeah. Taste of Tunes, the Doctor Nick. The Doctor's in.
They've not had a win in 4 games now, so they're gagging for a win right now.
Gagging for an admin win. They'll take one of those. Injuries, level ups, anything like that?
Korma maybe.
Yeah.
I guess is Call Me Maybe.
It is.
Carly Rae Jepsen, very underrated. Listen to the rest of their albums recently, all really good. Recommend. Call Me Maybe got an MNG, but that looks to be the only change.
Right. And they've got. I mean, obviously, Gold Corn Slipping Nuts there. We love him. Bull full of rashes. Gotta love him. So they've got 2 claws, so they've got enough to do some damage. I think the troll definitely needs claw if he levels up, but I know a lot of people will say no, go tense.
I would say go tense, yeah.
Tears dry on Toblerone. Strip ball, wrestle piece. He's crying out for horns next. Crying out for horns. That Goblin.
Yeah.
If he protects anything but horns, is crazy. Crazy, I tell you.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything else you'd take at this moment because the running in, getting like 1 dice on most people.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
I'll be
but
honest,
the skull gets the ball.
I'd even turn down agility on him. I really would, because his job's to just cage dive in with a 1 die and get rid of the piece.
I don't think I would. I think I'd go for the agility.
Yeah, but that's
Cage dive on 2-up rerolling is just like, you may as well just not even roll a dice.
Yeah.
And suddenly,
yeah, but then
just imagine him catching the ball.
Than not, it's going to be a red die. Where with horns, I'm going to get a 1 die a lot of the time. I prefer them.
True.
I prefer them odds.
Yeah,
I've got
it's tough because
he's not going to be ball
you want
carrier.
both.
He's not going to be ball carrier. That's the thing. You know, it's and you've only got Hamstown. Hamstown ain't going to give a punk like Taze Drive and Turbulon the ball. That's his job. Hamstown. He's the big guy in the team. He's the one who gets all the ladies and all that. You know, he's not going to share with a little stunty goblin. No way. Not sharing the line.
He's a common pickle, yeah.
You know, and if that goblin did start being a big superstar, then you're gonna have infighting in the team, and then you're gonna have all
animosity.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And then one day, you know, Hamstown's gonna have the ball, and he's gonna just have to hand it off to Taze Ryan Toblerone to win the game, and he's gonna go, you know what? Screw you. You're not having it. And it'll cost you the game. So you gotta be careful when you start doing stuff like that. So I would definitely go horns. That's my theory. Team's alright. But again, like you said, he's in a bit of a bad run. He needs to get that back on track, you know, pretty quickly. To be fair, and we'll see how he does this week. Maybe he needs that really lucky thing called the Triple B banker to get him a win.
No, don't be.
Yeah, I think so. Tyrion's trial by combat. Not much we can say about these because they got the admin win. Any level
They
ups?
didn't look like they got any
No.
advancements. I might be wrong there because it doesn't do a report that I can. And they had a lot of people who could have done with the SPP.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it went on all the other dwarves.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Now they've got what their Troll Slayers 1 away, Vengeance 3 away, 2 away. Metal is a womble. Like 5. There's a lot of people who get if they get an MVP should get.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get something next week.
Maybe. I don't like dodge on the Troll Slayer. That's all I'm going to say this week.
It's tough. I mean, dodge is a great skill on anyone.
I'm not a dwarf.
I don't know. Even then, like suddenly that Troll Slayer's only getting down on POWs.
Or a tackle, if someone can tackle.
Ah, fuck tackle. Who's got tackle nowadays?
And the problem is when you have dodge, you also think, oh, my Troll Slayer's got dodge, I'm going to just dodge all over the place with him. Then you fail the dodge, and then, because you're on the armor, he goes splat.
Well, he's got a 1 in 4 chance of failing the dodge. That's not the worst.
Yeah, but there's a
I mean, I dodge out my Saurus all the time, so.
Oh, yeah, but you have dice hacks, don't you? That's the difference. He
Yeah.
might not have them. But
I actually, I just deleted the image file for dice rolls of 1, and it just seems to work.
Brilliant. I should try that. But yeah, it's a solid team, isn't it? He's on a roll now. Got the nice juicy admin win to go with his other win last week when he destroyed our banker, the Boomers. So he'll be looking for the hat-trick this week. And the team's pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
Get 3 in a row would be nice.
So good luck to him there. Right, Maze of Torment then.
He still needs to come second.
Yeah.
The Maze of Torment.
So
So
they're drawing top at the moment. And your friendly strength 5 wolf. Oh my god. This is still
they've
good.
done very well.
Yeah. But he's not the superstar of the team, it's Devil Fries, quite clearly.
Well, he's just got a team of star players, isn't he? You've got Devil Fries, you've got that Wolf.
Impending Bread.
Baptizing Brunch is an amazing name. Impending Bread, he's definitely got the best food related puns out of a very food heavy related pun.
Yeah, I like Donut the Hungry as well.
Yeah. Oh dear, Chip has leveled up.
The Chip. And he got Dare Player, he's good man.
You love your DP, don't you?
I do love my Dare Players, yes. Very, very good. I used to have quite a few of them, and they die. But, you got regen, so you never know. But yeah, I do.
Yeah,
and the thing is as well, he's got 13 players, so it's a really good time to get Dare Player on a piece. So
yeah.
I really do like that. So
yeah, I'm happy with that piece. Baptized Brunch got a mighty blow for his other wolf.
Nice. Oh no way! Oh my god, that's just scary. He said he's got strength fireball, now he's got mighty blow wolf as well.
So he's got two scary wolves.
Man.
So he's got like the strength 5 to get anything strong, the mighty blow claw for getting anything that he can do.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just hope you play him on like when it's not a full moon.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite teams. If I was going to take a team out of here, and if I had a choice of all these teams, and they said, right, Bernie, can have any of these teams to play in Rebel, this would probably be my top 2 quite easily. Because I'll have a Strength 5 Wolf, and more importantly now, I have a Mighty Blow Wolf as well, so I'm just like, and yes, I have Devil Fries as well. I'd probably take the team because it's Devil Fries, but, this is a nice team, it's got a dare player, what I like the names. I'd probably...
Got a lot of guards.
This team and the Chorfs were the 2 I'd look at. I might even go this one just because Devil Fries is in here. So. Yeah,
I think I'd pick this one if I got to play any.
But the problem is I chuckle all the time when I look at the names as and Devil Fries has splat something or defied I passed the scores a touchdown. Gotta love it. But this team should, like I said with the Chorfs, this team, as long as they keep healthy, they should be fighting easily top 3. And at the moment...
Oh yeah, I mean, and he's doing well at the moment.
Yeah. Doing really
Lost
well.
1, drawn 1.
Yeah.
1-4. You can't really argue there, can you?
Got a very good record at the moment, but he still has to play some of the big teams as well, so that should be tasty. Right then, the heroes for you. Last week the Barzanti and Bashers got it done.
Quiggy, quick, mega quick, super Quiggy.
They might be tired this week though, because they threw 74 blocks, so they might be a bit tired for all the hitting they did.
What happens when you work out? You do, if you're like, last week I did 75 push-ups, you'd be like, well, I'm really strong this week because I'm so hench.
Well, maybe...
And Imperial Elective has leveled up.
Yeah. Who's leveled up, sorry?
Imperial Elective, and it's gone for Mighty Blow on the Chaos Warrior.
Nice. Starts to get a bit of a...
So he's keeping up his symmetry.
Bit of a guard, my blow, like that. He's like this. Every time I look at a Chaos team now, my devil on my shoulder says, Birdie, next season, Gengar mode. Go Gengar, it's the right way. Because I know for a fact I won't win minigame stuff with. But then, if I get like Gengar, I'm going to have a lot of fun. Because like, a lot of people smack talking going, beat you, Birdie. And I'm like, yeah, you did, mate, but you haven't got much left of your team, have you? Sucks to be you.
Yeah, but Gengar gives he's a smack talker.
Is he? I'm not really much of a smack talker, to be fair. I do all my talking on the pitch usually. But
start the game, I said, and he just immediately said, I look forward to my Louis Vuitton handbags at the end of this game. I was like, oh. Cheers.
But you showed him, didn't you? You showed him.
Yeah, fucking showed him. Yeah. He still had a player getting gang fouled in the middle of the field.
Do you know what? We made an horrendous mistake. And I've only just realised, and the thing what made me realise was we were saying Louis Vuitton handbags. And I don't know why, but do you know what we forgot? We forgot something.
What?
We forgot to bring our guest on. Sorry about that. Because we've been asking for people to come on each week. And I'm sure we had someone lined up for this week. And we've just decided, you know what? We'll just do the show. I don't know why Louis Vuitton handbags decided to remind me of that. No idea.
Because Gengar came on the show last time, didn't he?
He was supposed to come on the show, then you beat him, and he was so salty that he refused to come on the show. Maybe that was the thing what time I go, didn't come on the show, hang on a moment, someone's supposed to show. So this is the time we say to that person, really, really sorry, it's all Quiggy's fault. For being too busy gloating about his great win. But do you think that's believable? Alright, we just forgot. I'm old. I'm 43. I'm old. Leave me alone. But yeah.
Whoever does want to come on, message us and we'll remember. I'll write it down this time.
I can't believe we forgot. Oh, the shame. The shame.
I'm so sorry.
I'll tell you what, I'll make it better. I'll find out who it was and I'll triple B bank you so you'll win this week. Because they never go wrong. So we'll thank you that way.
If you want, I can put on a voice for the rest of this and pretend that I'm someone else.
Yeah, but we don't know what his voice sounds like. We're sort of like giving it away now, haven't we? That we're like, shit, we're sort of fucked up.
Nah, it was all on purpose for the banter. It was all for this jokes, lol.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who it was because I don't want to go. Who was it? Who was supposed to come on this week? Oh no.
We had a few people who wanted to.
I know, but there's one guy who could only come on this week before his university stuff, and I feel really bad now. And my memory's terrible, so I can't remember. Oh man, that sucks. I feel really
sorry.
Bad. I feel like a bad parent now. But anyway, sorry about that. But as we go along, see if we didn't go into the Gengar mode, and we didn't remind us about that, we would have forgot, and then we'd have felt bad afterwards. We would have felt bad on the show. But yeah,
we got a few people saying they'd like to, like Benny Boo, Mr. Mojo Rising.
I did go on the other recap show, and I did call them out because obviously I'm on the other show with Hunter, and I was like, look, Hunter, they must obviously not like you, mate, because like on our show, they all want to come on that show, nobody wants to come on. So obviously, 4E is the cool dude division of the season. So
yeah, damn right.
We'll try and make sure we don't forget next week. Oh my god, terrible. Yeah. So this team looks good, and like I said, it looks like it's going to go a bit Gengar, but...
What are we doing? I completely forgot what we're doing.
Well, I said guard might blow. Got into the synergy, then it reminded me of Gengar. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking of going Gengar, because the little devil on my shoulder said, go Gengar mode. And that's when we talked about it, then that's when you reminded us that we should have had a guest on this week, and now we feel really bad. Then you thought you'd try and corrupt it like you did with the spreadsheet, and tried to say, I'll pretend to be the guy who we can't remember who should be on, and try and get away with that. I think we're about up to date now. That was
so long story short, Byzantium, nice looking Chaos team.
Yeah, basically. Basically, got killing us, but a bit better balancing last time I looked at Gengar's team. What was last season? Yeah. So,
he was just a mighty blow claw, dirty player. I don't think he took up the skills.
He didn't have a show of hands. He didn't have a ball.
He tried to take no hands, but he wasn't allowed to, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, good luck, Bashers, this week. Oh, we're going to hell. You know what? I didn't need this next.
Speaking of bad players here and letdowns.
Oh god, next team, the Saucy Pigs. I mean, that was just... It gets worse.
Do you want to hear some news about Saucy Pigs?
You can.
Saucy Pigs has been slagging you off.
Oh, I bet they have.
In this other division I was in, he mentioned, although the co-commentator, then in brackets, Bernie, not Roberto, in my current diviz is a bit iffy. Oh. Specifically Bernie. Roberto is great.
Why am I iffy?
Bernie sucks.
I can't believe that.
I don't know, so...
I feel so sad.
And that's why he threw the Bernie Mega Balls, Super Balls pick.
Yeah, I think he threw it. Because I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong.
Exactly.
So he obviously quite clearly threw the game. I just thought I'd like kneecap. As I said last time, and if you go back to the recap, I said if you lost, I'd have to kneecap one of your players. And I do believe something happened to Saucy Spare Ribs.
But the rest of
he got a -1, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's gotten 2. He's got a spare minus movement on Saucy Spare Ribs.
What happened because he didn't win the game, as I said, bouncers go around, take him out.
Not going anywhere.
Nope.
And Big Belly leveled up, getting Mighty Blow. Like the Mighty Blow to our hearts that he delivered.
Yeah, he did. And see, not only let me down, you let him down because he picked it as well. But let that be a lesson. Another player let my banker down and ended with a -1 movement. So let that be a warning to everybody else. You should not be losing with the blessed, lucky thing that is the Triple B banker. If I put that in, you can't lose.
It sounds a little bit like a curse, saying anyone who I've picked is getting injuries. It sounds a bit like a curse.
It's not really, because if they do the job right and win, as they should, we haven't got a problem. Because like you said, if they lose or they draw, they're quite clearly throwing the game, because I'm never wrong. Am I? So let's be honest, I'm never wrong. So
apart from when they let you down, you're never
exactly.
When you're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody has to pay the price, and in this case, it's Saucy Spare Ribs.
Who pays the banker?
Yeah. So it is what it is. Regarding the team, though, it's good. Like I said, he likes to throw the ball. Maybe that's what it is. He's very un-Orky, isn't he? Orky likes to look mean and beat stuff up. Meanwhile, he's just like throwing the ball.
And he's confusing the rest of the team, isn't he? The rest of them are like, what's going on?
Yeah, they're all like, oh, throw it to me, and they're not hitting hard enough, obviously. And then you got people like Saucy Spare Ribs tripping over and breaking his leg. I don't know. It
doesn't help. Their cholesterol was probably through the roof as
well. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe if he sacked Scrummy Shoulder and Cheek Chops, fight them, and put on some proper rock, we might blow tackle and pile on or something like that, maybe he'll start winning.
Mm.
Maybe that's what they need.
Yeah.
Maybe they've got a bit of an identity crisis. That's maybe what it is. They're trying to play like elves, and that's confused a lot of the orcs. Or maybe they're trying to throw the games to get the coach fired and bring in a coach who will like be really like more rocky.
That makes a lot of sense.
Kill stuff. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But team's developing nicely. It's a shame about the 2 Black Orcs. He's sort of.
I know they can't even move when they stand up now. Is the issue?
I don't know. I sort of fire things when they get to movement 3. But they're so hard to level up, aren't they? That's the thing.
I know long. They've got block. They've got 2 levels, so it is.
It's a tough.
Because losing block on them is huge. Because suddenly you don't want to punch with them, so they stop leveling entirely. Like.
Yeah.
Maybe fire the one that's missing a game. He's not got the money to buy a new one.
No, it's a tricky thing. The problem is though, is if Suspeaks does go higher into the divisions, then they're going to be, found out more.
And the longer you leave it, the worse it is firing them.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know.
I think now they're not that developed. It would be worth rotating.
To me, the way I look at it, you're near the bottom. You're not going to make the playoffs. This is the ideal time to say, you know what, cut my losses.
Yeah.
Maybe even if it's just one of them, it's like sack one of them, and then try and bring in the next guy and stuff, and try and do stuff with him, and because you can still get MVPs, and I like say even we just blocked, they're still pretty good because it's got enough guard to cover the loss of guard, say on Juice Jowls, or if he loses so spare ribs, it's not much of a big loss because you've already got loads of mighty blow. So, but yeah, I would be sacking them. I'll be honest, I'd sack 1 straight away because movement 3 is terrible. And like
we'll see after next game.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you might have enough money to buy a new one, and you could replace one there.
Yeah, I wouldn't sack Juice Jowls for this game because it's pointless. But I think, next game, I think Sosa spare ribs would go. Because the thing is, if he was like fighting for the playoffs, then it's a lot different. If he really wants to, like make the playoffs and get promoted, then it would have been different. But he can't. So this is the ideal time to, unfortunately, get rid of him. We all get rid of good players. It's just the way Blood Bowl is, unfortunately, and you're going to lose more. So might as well lose them now while there's such a weakness.
And focus on getting the block by the end of the season, maybe.
Yeah. Because you'll still have another 6 games afterwards. What we all know, week 7 out. So you'll still have 6 games after this one.
Because now I'd be thinking about, with those guys, blitzing one of them, knocking him down, and then moving away from him, or even knocking him down and not following. They can't rebase you.
Yeah.
They don't have that 1 square to do the rebasing after the stand up.
Yeah.
So unless they get stand firm, every time I knock you down, I'm no longer based unless you do some go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good, is it? But we'll see how it goes. Rebel Supremacy. So Mad Frog's team got a good draw this week. Apparently it was a great game. Any level ups or MNGs or anything like that?
Yeah, we've got a lot here.
Oh, okay.
MMG on Electro and Titan.
Just MNGs, so that's cool.
Yeah, and a level up on the Hammer Sidestep.
Ooh, the Hammer.
Lodge Sidestep, always annoying.
Yeah, movement 5's a bit annoying, but it's better than movement 3, I guess.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like the difference between 6 and 5 is not nearly as pronounced as 4 and 3. Get into movement 3, you're basically a tree.
Yeah.
So you're weak as shit. You still can't move after standing up.
Well, a tree's movement 2, so it's even worse. But yeah.
Well, yeah, I said you're basically a tree.
Yeah. Hammer though, the movement isn't going to be too much of a problem because I think he's the guy who's going to be like sat on the cut of a cage trying to manipulate his way in, so he's going to get hit a lot more than most. So
yeah,
I would keep him for definite. Like I say, movement 5's a lot better than movement 3, so it's a no-brainer, really, isn't it? If you're looking like that.
Yeah.
So, but
I still really like this team. He's not done as well as I initially thought so far. 2 games, drawn 3 and only lost 1, so he's still doing all right.
He's doing all right, I think. I don't think it's terrible, but
I think it's the kind of team that I think could beat any other team.
I mean, he did beat Maze of Torment.
That's what I mean. I think
And
there's not going to be a single game that you can definitely lose.
And he's drawn against the Choughs, and he's drawn against the backhand bashing boomers. So he's played basically the top teams in the division. So
yeah, so he's had his hardest time.
So really, you'd be really confident where he is that he will go on a roll. Oh, that's what I would think.
He still potentially could be winning it. I mean, like I said, he's played the 3 teams at the top and didn't get. He drew against 2 of them. Drew against Saucy Pigs though.
Yeah.
Then he beat Mez and just drew. So yeah, definitely could get a few good wins in. Like Southern Wildlings aren't doing great. That could be a win there. Just looking through.
He's got a chance. He's definitely got a chance. If I'm Rebels of Privacy, I'm pretty confident that I've got a good chance. Heal to Death then. This is the interesting one because Nes Fago, who's a Strength 4 Pestigo, rolled Strength up. And he's still debating whether to take it or not.
He's really not sure what to be doing here, isn't he?
What would you do? What would
really
you do?
Really doesn't know. I would take the Strength immediately.
Alright.
And I spoke to him about it, saying that I like the Strength to me, just the Strength 5 Pestigore, like with the Wolf, he's got Mighty Blow, block, he's just going to be being like, what are you going to do about it? Like, it's just that extra threat he's got, where he's like, alright, no matter what you do, if he gets the ball, like, so he's got sure hands on that Rotter, but suddenly the Strength 5 can pick up the ball on a free up still. How hard's that to get down? Strength 5 with block?
Yeah.
With a couple of, like, gets in within the guard stuff, he's going to be impossible to knock down.
Yeah.
So it's going to come down to either 4 people teaming up on him or red dice.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like
if I could reliably give a Crocscore or something the ball, I would. Yeah. And this guy's more reliable than a Crocscore.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is as well is people say, oh well, you can maybe base him, or if you base him with 2 players, he'd need to roll double for dodge and stuff like that. But then I tell him, well, you know what, he can get break tackle. And then he's a threat even going into a cage as well, So
I'd give him Strength up, then break tackle.
It depends.
Dodge if you get a double.
There's so many options you can give him at Strength 5. If he wants to keep him as a killer, he can go Claw. Strength 6 on a blitz. You're taking out Proxigors, Trolls, anything you want.
Because that's the thing, you give him break tackle and claw, and suddenly he's a great ball carrier because he's Strength 5 block, and you're just like, oh, you've put a beast on me to slow me down. Well, I'll just fucking kill it and keep running.
Yeah, I would take. This was something I looked at a lot, and I was thinking, trying to look at another point where, I wouldn't take the Strength, and the other thing I could come up with is it would be less TV, so that was good. It gets claw, what's good, but he's already got 1 claw player already. But in the end, I was like, you know what? Who am I kidding? I've got to take it. You've got to Strength 5.
Yeah, I can't think of a single situation where he'll regret that.
Yeah.
It's that extra threat. Like suddenly, the opponent's game plan has to be how am I going to work around that Strength 5 Pestigore.
Yeah, and the thing is as well is if you want to claw that badly, this guy's going to just give the ball to him to score. So if he's doing injuries and scoring, he'll still do injuries because he's got Mighty Blow. Then it won't be that long before he's got another level up, and then if you really want to go down the kill route with him, you can do. And then he can basically kill,
He's just going to be bored.
Yeah. But yeah,
because he can even run a bit on his own. Like, if it's he runs a bit and you can get Velves to him, it's still only like 1 dice if you get 3 elves on him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely would go Strength up.
Yeah, I would. I would definitely. And obviously Dr. Canskull, he's got Mighty Blow Claw as well, so he's pretty good. I know it's a bit boring to say, but yeah, if you don't take Strength, Nuffle might be displeased and kill him.
Now, he did have 2 injuries last game, but neither of them mattered. A loner died, and a loner got niggled and armor busted.
Oh, right, so...
But I mean, at the moment, who gives a shit about your loner rotters?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be thinking about replacing them immediately.
No.
Have loner rotters, just put them on the line and be like, I don't care what happens here, or use them to foul every turn.
Yeah, I usually use them to screen off my best players with my Nagel.
Yeah, exactly. They could run about with Nurse and just be like, yeah, okay. Yeah. You can't gang up on him because there's a rotter following behind him.
Yeah, I think it's a game changer, Strength 5 on a pesting. Not as big as a Welv, but hey, you know, at the end of the day, still very nice. Backhand Bashing Boomers then. Ooh, they've lost a few people here. What?
They've got 2 minus movements. Zoom Boom won't be doing any zooming anymore.
No.
And Bang for Buck. I've written Bang for Fuck, but I don't. Bang for Buck. Didn't even mean to do that.
Oh dear, you're letting off your hobbies there.
Yeah, Bang for Buck will be banging slower.
Yeah.
Booming Backhand the Third has leveled up, and he's got some of your favourite DP.
Yeah, good. You need a DP player, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. It's a good team, obviously.
You love your DP.
The movement on Zoom Booms, it's manageable. Move 6 is still quick enough. He's got some good skills, so you know, he's fine. Bang for Buck, I'd keep him for now. He's probably going to end up dying anyway. But
there's no point firing him. It's minus movement on a wrestle piece. Like,
stick him on the front.
Just chuck him on the line.
Yeah, that's probably his job anyway. So you know, it's not too bad. I really like this team. I think they'll do really well. The only concern I've got is that the Chorfs are looking a lot stronger now, and so's the Necro. So before, where I thought he was not maybe the clearest pick, I think the others are catching him, and obviously then you got Rebel Supremacy, who've got on paper, I'll say, an easier running than some of these other guys. So he's going to have to, you know, keep winning to state the obvious, because
it's a good strategy.
Yeah, keep winning. Always do well if you win. But yeah, it's a good team. I like the DP. He's got Backfire and Boom, who's obviously a really good player. If he can get him into the level up, that'd be beautiful. And if he got someone like Agility, that'd be fantastic. But it's a good team.
It'll be interesting how he deals with Strength 5 Pestigore next week, hopefully.
That would be a problem. Strength 4 is not too bad. Strength 5, different kettle of fish.
Just suddenly blitzing that ogre. Just like, yeah, knocking the...
We could. On the blitz, he's Strength 6. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh dear. But yeah, all good. Right, finally then, Southern Wildlings, the Norse team. Now let's have a look at this team.
So, Craster got an...
Oh, I think I've lost you.
Craster got an MMG.
Yep.
And Hafner, Stafford's son, he leveled up and looks like he's got Fen, which is an interesting choice. You don't often see people picking Fen.
Well, when I pick Fend, it's usually on the lineman. I don't really put on a runner. Interesting choice.
That kind of makes sense, I guess.
It does sort of make sense, but at the same time, doesn't.
Sidestep with Fend is
interesting combination. I've never seen that before. I'll be honest.
You can use it to like get close. Like you've got Blodge, so like, you know, only powers knocking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it could be good. It could be interesting.
Yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. It's an interesting one.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got.
It's always with stuff like that. It's always like, is he come up with a sneakier plan with Ian, and there's going to be some.
And that's what I like. You know, it's no diving tackle on the croc score, like, but it's sneaking. But yeah, it's not a bad team. Got a good draw this week against Sorted Pigs. Needs a few more wins. Might get them this week. We'll see in a minute. But yeah, pretty good. To be fair,
I got in the Lizard Discord.
Mm-hmm.
I started a discussion about dive and tackle on croc scores, and basically everyone seems to think you should definitely go block immediately. And
what do they know, though? What do they know?
I know.
You're winning, they're not. Hard to really, you know. So cool. Dive tackle's so cool. It's just beautiful.
Yeah. They say that until suddenly 4 of their Kislev are stuck behind a dive.
Exactly. That's it. People don't like it, and all of a sudden their ball carrier has a crocs to go with strength 5, diving tackle, and prehensive tail on them, and goes, yeah, okay, you can dodge away if you want, maybe it's a -3. You know, good luck with that. That's a 5+ even for an elf.
Yeah.
So, you know, sucks being them. Right, so here we go then. It's time for the tip-in, and let's see if somebody can get me the win this week on my Triple B. First game, obviously Chicago Bolshoi, they will get the win because they're against the admins. So our first game is Tasty Tunes versus Onifals and Hobgoblins. Can them two Might Blow Claw rats do enough damage against this beast from the east? What do you think?
I think this is a draw.
Right.
I can't see the Tasty Tunes winning.
Right.
But I can see them pissing falls off enough
Yeah.
to make it a draw.
Right, okay.
That's what I'm going for.
Okay. So you're going for the draw.
I think I can smell something coming from your end though.
I'm debating. I must admit, I am debating. I am looking at others. I'm going, this Benny. This is a triple B all the way. And I'm just trying to think because I quite like the Rebel Supremacies as well.
I don't. I've got a couple of games that I'm more sure on. There's a lot of other games I'm more sure on than.
Yeah. Okay. Triple B banker. Only Falls and Hobgoblins do not let me down. I've got to go for them. Taste Tunes lost the last 4. Only Falls and Hobgoblins get better and better. The Strength 4 Claw piece now is Strength 4 Claw and Mighty Blow. You've got to be a bit worried about the 2 Storm Vermin, but let's be honest, this Chop team should never.
I think this is one where Kevin gets. I think Kevin murders a Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Levels up.
Yeah, and he goes, yes, I've leveled up then. Splat, dead.
Yeah, just Kevin, he's got it. I feel it. Kev the man.
Well, they are going to win because I've just triple B banked the Chuff, so I'm really confident the Chuffs will win this week. I'm really confident. If they don't, I'm not coming on next week.
Just be me and the forgotten guest.
The undefeated Chuffs got beat this week. Oh dear. God, yeah.
Alright, I'm going for Rolling Renegades.
Ooh. I don't like this game at all. Really don't like this game at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Renegades as well. I don't like going against Dwarfs again but no. Rolling Renegades, yeah, I think they'll win it. Maybe 2-1, 1-0, something like that, I think.
I think 2-0.
Okay. Maze of Torment versus Raspberry Boys. This is a tough game.
Maze are winning this.
But it's not your banker, no?
It's not my banker.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't go against the Strength 5 Wolf. But it's one of those games where I expect Maze of Torment with Devil Friars to win. But if someone turned around and said, oh, did you see that score? Rat Street Boys won this week. It wouldn't be the biggest shock because rats can do rat things.
No.
But,
I definitely
gotta go with Maze.
Rat Street Boys can win. But I think Maze is the favourite. But I think Rat Street Boys can win any game. I think looking at his team and looking at the game I watched and his record, I think he could win any game this season.
Yeah.
Because his gut runners.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, Kevin's on Rat Street Boys. That changes everything.
Yeah, almost got away with it.
That changes everything.
With it. Almost, because Tasty's got all them great names,
Oh,
and I was like, oh well, let him just go through that. That'll be good.
No, Kevin is getting. Oh my god, it's not a Hobgoblin. Is he gonna put the Strength 5 Wolf down? He's been saving it. Kevin's gonna murder the Strength 5 Wolf. I knew Kevin was gonna murder someone.
So your call is gonna kill the wolf.
Can I put my triple quick Q on Kevin leveling up?
No, you can't.
Come on, I want Kevin to kill that wolf.
Well, they might do, but he's still back in Maze of Torment.
Yeah.
I honestly thought I'd got away with that when you said Taste, because obviously Tasty's got all them weird names. Like, why did you say Kevin? Kevin's not even in. It didn't even sound like a Tasty name.
Just mixing my rats, aren't I? I apologise, Stacey Tunes.
And I was like thinking, oh, this is good for my banker because he's going to go for the draw, so it doesn't make my tip as obvious. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm going to go with Maze of Torment. The Byzantine Bashers versus the Backstabbing Pigs, the Saucy Pigs.
I fuck the pigs. Fuck you, pigs.
Oh dear. See, I'm not. No. Is this going to be a banker?
No.
I had a really bad feeling the Byzantine Bashers are going to get the banker here. Okay, who's going to win this? Who's going to win this game?
The Byzantine Bashers. The Bashers.
This is a close one. Oh god. Can I trust the pigs this week? Oh dear. I'm gonna have a look at the Bashers team again.
So Bashers, they've got. I've written down on my notes. Claw. They've got a Killer Bee.
Oh my god, yeah.
They've got Claw. Only the one, but they've got a lot of guards. So they're going to be picking out and removing who they want.
Black Hawk down as well. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And
yeah. I've got a feeling this could be a draw. But I'm going to go with the Bashers. I think the Bashers win this.
Alright, we've got another agreement week where we're agreeing on nearly every game.
So it works out quite well when that does.
Yeah.
Rebel Supremacy versus Southern Wildlings. Yeah, I thought this was going to be it. You're obviously going for the Southern Wildlings.
Yeah, Southern Wildlings are definitely going to lose, in my opinion.
Well, the Southern Wildlings sunk my banker last week. I wonder if they'll sink yours this week.
Yeah. Go on, Rebel Supremacy.
Yeah.
Prove that I've not got unplaced faith in you.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think the Supremacy win this one as well. So, it's all good. So yeah, I'll go with the Supremacy to win this one as well. Heal to Death versus Backhand Bashing Boomers. So this is
I'm not sure on this one. This is probably, in my opinion, the hardest one to call.
Yeah, because Heal to Death are pretty good, and they may have a Strength 5 Pestigo.
So yeah, the Pestigo, they've got a block beast, they've got 4 Nurgle Warriors, they've got the 2 with guard, they've got a Claw if they want to try and remove an Ogre with Mighty Blow, possibly a Strength 5 Mighty Blow block Pestigo, which is amazing. It's going to come down to the backhand bashers. I don't think they're going to be wanting to do any bashing.
Yeah, it's a close one.
They've lost Zoom Boom. And their Wrestle. I don't know. I want to say Heal to Death, and they have got 3 wins. They've not been doing badly.
They're doing well.
Yeah, they are doing well as well. Backhand bashers obviously definitely seem to be doing very well and know what they're doing. I think I'm gonna tip it to the bashers unless Heal to Death picks the Pestigo, in which case he's winning.
Right. Okay. Well, I think this is a really close game, but I'm going to go with the Boomers because it's the Boomers. I don't know what else to say. It's going to be a tricky game. This could end up being quite easily be a 1-1 draw. That would probably be the sensible tip, but I'm not very sensible, so I'm thinking the Boomers will get it done. So I really need the Pigs not to win this week because I just will be bankers on them. And
also, with the Strength 5 Pestigo,
yeah,
with 1 assist, he's blitzed 3 dice in most of the humans.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, that, isn't it?
Or 3 dice in the catchers, even not on the blitz.
Imagine when he's got Claw. He would be scary.
Oh, he's going to be brutal, isn't he? Like 2 dice in the Ogre on his own with Claw, Mighty Blow, and block.
That is just awesome. That is awesome. So that's us done then for another week. Bit of carnage. Cat.
We should really get a guest on, that'd be quite nice.
Yeah, I'm glad you thought of that. Maybe next week, if we remember.
Yeah, if you want to be a guest, let us know,
Well,
and then remind us on Wednesday.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of people who want to come on the show.
We do, and we'd love to get people on.
We just forgot this week.
We're just idiots.
Yeah, we just forgot this week. I'm going to blame it down on the
Crystal.
shock of the shock of Sosa Peaks not winning.
Yeah.
It was like a dagger to the heart, you know. So I'd rather blame them than me being old, incompetent, and can't remember shit. So I'll go with that. But all joking aside, though, so speaks. I hope you do get a win this week. Be good if you can. So all the best to him. All the best to everybody else. Thank you to my co-host as always. Always a pleasure, sir. And
thank you very much.
Obviously, next week we'll find out. Will Kevin get that extra 2 points? Will he kill?
Kevin is killing a wolf.
Will he kill a wolf?
If Kevin kills the wolf, I will buy a Backstreet Boys T-shirt and send it to you.
Wow. That would be good. I think that's quite good.
The one I can find with Kevin most prominent on it.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I'm sure he's now going to definitely go and try and kill that wolf. Kill a wolf now.
Even if it's a foul.
Yeah, we're not picky. He's not picky. He just wants to see that wolf die. So there you go. But yeah, good luck to everybody. Hope you all have great games, and hopefully our banks will come in. If they don't, hey.
Try harder.
Yeah, basically. So thanks a lot, guys, and hopefully next week we'll remember to bring our guest on with us. Thanks again, guys.
See you all.
Yeah, and see you later, guys. Take care. Bye bye.